Hello guys, this is the ASMRMedic. I hope you're well. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on Minecraft. I hope that you don't mind taking a short day break from the usual schedule of our vanilla Minecraft series, because I wanted to show you, I wanted to show you, because I've already done one video on this wonderful server before, the Potterworld MC server. I bought myself another Minecraft account called Jesty1 rather than just Jesty, or Jesty underscore I think, just so that I could start a new sort of save on Harry Potter World, because it's such a great server. I really wanted to show you the sort of early game stuff, because I only showed you, it's called the, what's it called? Server Explorations or Quiet Explorations, I think it's actually called, Quiet Explorations. I'll link that in the description of this video. It's quite a good video, but it's not really a proper look into just what this server is. So I thought, as in terms of gameplay, so let's jump in, and we can start from the very beginning. We can get ourselves sorted into a house at Hogwarts, because I believe that's how they started, unless it's changed from about a year and a half ago. So you start here. So welcome back, Jesty underscore, as you can see, just a tiny little bit of like from the start, and you're immediately brought into this area. It's a bit depressing, isn't it? You have 0 friends, and you have 0 pending friend requests, and you have no mail. Oh dear. Well, it's unsurprising seeing as we've never played on this account before, but it's a lovely server. Maybe we can change the video settings just a little bit. Maybe we'll bring the render distance down. I can't remember the exact settings we're meant to use for it to make it not laggy, but I think this is probably not okay. I'll come back in with better settings. Okay, so I think I've sorted that out to some degree. Hope it's not too off-putting, but this is more of a run through anyway. So we have the griffins, the honey badgers, the ravens, and the serpents. Obviously not the standard 4 houses in Harry Potter, probably for copyright reasons, I expect. Mini games as well, that's a big thing on this server. And let's just go straight into talking to Dumbledore with this lovely hat, so we can start our magical journey. So it's asking me if it's going to World 1. I thought there was more than one world. I thought there was 2, but maybe this is just for the starting point. I don't know. So let's get going. I've really kind of forgotten how it starts. Of course, we start in this area. Not very much health there, have I? So, Dumbledore is who we're talking to. Welcome to Pottermore. A few notes before we begin. I think we don't need to go through these because we know all this sort of stuff, and so quest accepted. Getting started on Potterworld. Okay, yeah, so we've got all that sorted out. The chat channels is /G, and this is all kind of technical stuff that we know to some degree. What Potterworld offers, this is probably important to go over. So Potterworld offers you a magical experience, giving you the option to attend classes, which is really fun. I love doing this stuff. Duel others, brew potions and plant seeds, fly on magical brooms, complete quests, explore magical buildings, your own shop, and much more. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the train. So let's get going. The rules, expected to follow the rules. Look, I think it's a really lovely aesthetic they've got going on. Helpful commands. This is spawn and creating like a ticket for the staff if you've got any problems. Housing as well, because you get a house, your balance, the amount of gold you have, and friends. So we're going to this lovely clearing. Dumbledore's waiting for us, hopefully to sort us into our house. There you are. Have you had a chance to read all the rules and guidelines? By accepting this dialogue, yep, we have definitely. And there we go. Switching the wall, here we are. Please select your bloodline. Choose wisely. You can only make this choice once. And this is important because you can only choose this once, but you also can't go you can't reset your character, so this is why I had to make a new account. I needed a new account anyway, so I could do kind of time lapses on another series. But let's have a look through. So choose your bloodline. You've now reached the part where you need to choose your bloodline. You can choose between the following families. True Blood. This family consists of True Bloods only, having no relation to Unmagicals. Part Blood. This family consists of Part Bloods. They have some relation to Unmagicals, and then Unmagicals, there's the Muggles, I guess. I don't really know if I should be saying too many copyrighted terms, probably. This family consists of Unmagicals. They have no relation to magical people. Well, I think that it would be remiss of me if we didn't go for sort of halfway between. So let's go for Part Blood. So, these are our parents. Are you born from part blood parents? You've always heard about Hogsworth even, from your mum. She went there herself, but Dad doesn't know much about it. But it's supposedly a school full of magical arts and wonders. You are nervous but excited to go. Choosing this bloodline starts you at Hog's End. Well, let's have a look where the other ones start us. May as well, if this is more of a kind of show and tell. Yeah, these are the True Bloods. You've heard a lot about it. You start in the dwelling if you go with these guys, the True Bloods, and then if you go with the Unmagicals, they've got no idea presumably, and then you start in London, which is very interesting. Thankfully, London is not a copyrighted area, but let's start as Part Blood, and we will begin in Hog's End. So let's confirm. We've got 53 experience for that. And we're going to get teleported to Hog's End. So here we are in our house. Hey kiddo, you still in bed? Time to get up. You have to get to Diagon Alley. I just realised I read that without even realising what it said. It's Diagonal Lane, actually, they've called it. It says, Dad, hey kiddo, remember you? If you ever get stuck, you can type /T to get a ticket. Blah, blah, blah. Mum is waiting for you at the Broomstick Inn and down the street. She is ready to take you to Diagonal Lane. You can follow the magical sparkles outside to take you to the Broomsticks Inn. So, lovely house. It's so well decorated, I think. These are lots of different textures and blocks, haven't they? So this is our little staircase. Some food there. It's our sister. You know that the quest journal is super handy. You can left click for a log of your current quests. Right click shows which ones you have finished. Wait, isn't Mum waiting for you to leave for Diagonal Lane in the Broomsticks Inn? Yes, she is. Good point. Let's get moving. Still, there's been a tiny little bit of lag, but I think we'll get past that. So it's really well built, isn't it? These are lovely buildings they've got. This is Jaywell's Lane. So it looks like they've got full-on areas. Look at this lovely little carriage here. Please find the Broomstick Inn there, I believe. Sun just rising over there. Oh, I see. They've got like a little lane of experience to show us where to go. So now we've gone from. We're still on Jaywell's Lane. I want to look inside of all the houses, but that's an unopenable door. This is the Armory, Circadoggins. It's really, really nice. Wisdendale Station's that way, and Broomsticks Inn this way, and this is there's Ollivander's repair shop. I feel like they're probably using all the non-copyrighted names. So Ollivander's, that's probably not been copyrighted. Outpost in there. Can't go in there, unfortunately. I reckon this is not a particularly interactive area. Everywhere else that is, though, I guarantee it. This is some sort of notice board. Sorry, but you can't change that here. And here we are at the Broomstick Inn. Blimey, very grand. I love how they've built these things. Welcome to the Broomsticks Inn. Mum should be around here. Imagine your mum going down the pub to meet you. It's a strange place to meet someone that you live with. So this is the 3 broomstick menu. Worker, welcome to the Broomstick Inn. If you're looking for the fireplace, it's in the back. Is that where they told me to meet them? Oh, you can't go in. I want to talk to the chef. Oh yeah, Mum's by the fireplace, but let's have a little wander around. Who's this chap over here? A bystander. just a simple bystander. Leave me. Lovely place, isn't it? So well, so well built. I've said that about a million times now, but anyway. So, hey there, darling. Are you ready to use the magical fireplace travel to get to Diagonal Lane? Let me know when you're ready, and I'll set it off. Yep, let's go. Dearie. It's amazing, isn't it? So cool. So cool. So we're in Diagonal Lane now. They've got a Discord server as well. Exit to the night shuttle. Let's go this way, shall we? Punch the wall. Oh, just like in the first movie. Incredible. What an unbelievably cool server this is. So, what do we need to do? We complete the first one, so you hear the hustle and bustle of witches and wizards talking and shopping. Gain some experience. You have unlocked a new objective, wizard robes. You should probably find the robe shop. Good idea. So let's go to the robe shop. I remember this little area. It took me quite a while to sort of sort out. This is the quality quabbleable supplies. We've got the snitch in the window there. Broomstick as well. Let's go down the lane. So, which it is obviously a multiplayer server, by the way. We've just not come across any new players at the moment. I think it's mainly American, so unsurprisingly, we're not seeing many people online at the moment. So, Madam Mim's robe shop. There she is. You got a young witch over there. Let's talk to Madam Mim. Hey, sweetie, looking for new robes, I see. I have just the thing for you. Give me a moment and I will get you all measured up. Oh. There we go. Perfect fit. Those look great on you. Time to get those school books. Look for the Boundless bookstore. My bad. It's just across the road. Let's go in and get our textbooks and stuff. Ah, Alex Mish. Hello. Bye-bye. So, Mr. Bindings. Hello. School reading list. Ah, here for the year 1 school reading list, are you? I hope you have a big bag with you. Of course I do. So, we've got our books. We can move on. We closed off. Not really. There you go. That should be all of them. Thank you. Excellent. Got your books and robes. Time for that wand. Go look for Jollivan's wand shop. I think they've added in this little experience trail. Mr. Jollivan. I was wondering when you would be seeing you. Welcome to Jollivan's wand shop. Let's find your perfect wand, shall we? Each wand is unique, and no two wands are alike. You know, the wand is the one that chooses the witch or wizard that wields it. You pick it has good results with another wizard's wand. So after you receive your wand, cherish it and care for it. It is part of you. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Okay then, let's take some measurements of your wand arm, shall we? Right. So I've placed some wands on the table over there. I'll have you try them until we find the right one for you. Head over to the table with the wand boxes and grab the first wand. So it's a bit more interactive, which is good. Actually, can we wear these? I didn't realise we weren't even wearing them. Let's put our scarf on, a bit chilly. Alex Mish, hello. Let's say hello, shall we? Why did I go slash? Oh, blimey. He just tried to attack us. I'm sorry, Alex. Okay, so we've got 4 to choose from. Let's go with this one first. A wand made of aspen and pixie wing. 13 inches, swishy. Alright. See that lantern on the wall? To your right, go ahead and cast a spell to put the light out. The one on the wall? That one? Or this one? Which one are we talking about? The lantern on the wall to your right. To my right. This one? Am I being stupid? I feel like that's the only one that exists. Oh, is it one of these? Perhaps not. Oh, no, probably this one. Oh dear, watch out for oh jeez. Watch out for those shells. They're falling quick. Oh, so he's put them back. So quite rather fix them with a quick repario. Here, I'll take that one back from you. When you're ready, try the next one. Let's go with the other end, shall we? Or does it not like me doing that? Yeah, let's go with this one. Oak with unicorn hair, 12.5 inches bendy. Alright, look to your left. You see that self-writing quill? Whatever you want to summon it. I feel like I keep looking away from where it should be. Self-writing quill. Where is it? Over here. I bet people are just thinking I'm an idiot at the moment. Where's the... Look over to your left, and I was looking this way, wasn't it? Self-writing quill. Mate, I've no idea what you're referring to. This one? Is he also a little bit confused? The self-writing quill, Mr. Jollivan. There's a self-writing quill at the side of the shop. Use the wand and summon it over to us. Is there indeed? At the other side of the shop. You sure about that? Let's go to a little exploration. Can we see? Ah, there's a load of bloody... I'm so stupid, I'm so guys. Oh, no, definitely not your wand. I will go ahead and fix that right up. Repario. Take it back and go ahead and try the next one. Cypress and Phoenix Feather Core, 14 inches, volatile. Well, what are you waiting for? Give it a wave. Cast on anything. You don't need to aim, just give it a whirl. Well, there we go, easy peasy. Wow. I thought I just took off Alex's head. Interesting. I wonder. Go on and try the last one on the table. Wand chosen. Ah, yes, very good. You have found your wand. Congratulations. Right click to open up your wand inventory. You have 2 spells that you can cast. Very good. You have now found your wand. You should be ready to head to King's Cross Station. Great. You got your wand. You should have all the useful supplies. Time to find the groundskeeper in front of the magical bank. And his motorcycle. Follow the magical sparkles. So this one casts my name. I remember this one, the writing one. So we have Vermilio and Calligraphora. Vermilio is maybe some sort of impact spell, I guess. So let's go find the gatekeeper, or the groundskeeper, I say. And surprisingly, looks like Hagrid. So let's have a little chat with him. Hey there, you need a ride to King's Cross Station. Right then, hop on and we'll head out. Let's go on over. And now we're very quickly making our way there. It's a little bit trippy, isn't it? We've arrived. So follow the purple path. So let's make our way over to King's Cross Station. I have to admit, I actually don't remember that bit. I thought you got sorted straight out of the hat. So that's the hotel staff going through the station. Let's go and get ourselves on the train. I really don't remember this. I feel like they've added this in since I last played. It's really cool, isn't it? Look, this must take an ages to build this map. It's so extensive. There's like so many small little things. I reckon you're probably Ron. Well, you're a girl, so that's unlikely. You also have no name. Interesting. This is in between 9 and 10, 9 and 3/4, obviously. I don't know if we have to run in between one of these walls, maybe. I reckon we must have to. Are we going to get here and not know what to do? Albert. Looking to get to platform 9.5. Just run at the wall in front of my cart. And there we are, platform 9.5.
Oh?
Try out our newest game called in/games. We'll do that later, of course. I don't know how far to go on with the rest of this. Maybe we should go and get ourselves sorted. I guess that would be very fun if we didn't. New student. Isn't this exciting? We're about to take the train to Hogsworth. I'm so excited I can't contain myself. Little rat. You hear the train whistle blow, the train starts to inch forward, and you feel the rumbling of the wheels. Off to Hogsworth. Catching small glimpses of I'm fairly certain those were the mentors. Some centaurs out there. There's Harry on his broom. And here we are. So, the scenery is amazing. I can't believe we are almost to Hogsworth. Okay, so here we are. Let's talk to the groundskeeper. You can go ahead and follow the magical path. It will lead you to the carriages. And we just see that someone, Daphne040, has been sorted into the House of the Brave, which must be Griffins, I guess. This is Hogs End Tavern. Hogs End Station Tavern. Follow the magical path. There it is. Blind as a bat as always. It's so amazing, isn't it? I mean, how long do these trees? I mean, they must have done all of this with most of it with well. That there's no way that you could do this by hand, but it looks amazing, I have to say. And from memory, the Hogsworth, you can't really get out of the grounds directly because it's just surrounded by huge mountains there. I think path blocked. So yeah, it's a massive open world for Harry Potter basically. So that's good enough for me. Train's really well done as well. All of it is so sort of reminiscent, isn't it? So let's head in. Found our way to the little carriage, pulled by kestrels. He's up here, new student. Hey, are you new too? I think we're supposed to take these carriages to the first year boats. But I don't see any horses to pull them. Well, that's because they're kestrels. Kestrels? I think so. Oh, did you hear that? It sounded scary. Or if anything pulling these carriages. There are. I wonder if there's actually anything there, or it's just kind of, you can't see it. A Raven student. This way to the boats. So we'll get on one of these, I presume. This is the groundskeeper. Hello there. Ready to travel by boat to Hogsworth Castle? It's a tradition. Let me know when you're ready to go. I'm ready. Let's go. I love the school at night. So beautiful. Great, we have arrived. Follow the steps to the Great Hall. Everyone is waiting to start the sorting ceremony. Ceremony. If I can speak. Cool. The magical path. Ooh, where is it? Did I miss it just then? Is it really this way? I feel like I'm being stupid again. It must be. The castle must be up here. No magical path though, which makes me doubt myself somewhat. It's amazing that you see it sort of appearing before you. So beautiful. Oh, you can't actually... Yeah, there's a path blocked as well. No, I'm absolutely certain that this wasn't what it was like when I started. And I only did start my first account on this server about a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. Had great fun on it. Got to year 2, I think. We'll kind of talk about how the years progress as we go. I feel like there was a magical path that we could have followed, because from memory, this is not the easiest way to get around. I don't think we're actually on the server yet, because there would be people going, yeah, here's the Great Hall. Zoe. And I think, look how cool this is. These people obviously aren't real, but isn't it amazing how you can shift and right and left click? Well, whatever. But these are obviously all real. Maybe they're like important people who help build the server or something. I was a raven, by the way, in my first. I don't know if I recognise any of the names. I feel like I would. No, I don't. I don't really recognise any of them. Maybe this is random. NS Gaming. I feel like I should know who that is. Maybe it's oh, ex Arabella. Maybe I do recognise her. Obviously, a lot of these people probably do development and things, or maybe they run classes and things. Because again, we'd get into that as well. So let's talk to Dumbledore. Sorry, but you can't change that here. How about you? Yes. Look at me, a new student I see. Come to learn from the magic haven. From this magic haven. Oh, I've got a bit stuck. There we go. It's finally sparkling. Maybe you can talk to it now. Oh no. There we go. Of which house will you be? Serpent, honey badger, griffin, or raven? Click to begin the sorting hat. Are you ready, little one? You'll be asked a few questions, and you can answer them by clicking on the answer in the menu. Each question has 4 answers, and you can choose between them. Here we go. The sorting ceremony has begun. We've been asked a question here. You can choose an answer by right-clicking the sorting hat or the NPCs around the quiz. So, question 1. You are walking through the forest searching for an ancient treasure. How do you approach this task? Answer A. Seek to use any possible resources to get the treasure. Review the literature to search for clues about the location. Grab your wand and keep marching on. Invite your friends and keep searching until it is found. I think it's quite obvious which ones are referring to each one, and I think that's probably going to be the case for the rest of it. I didn't think it's going to be an in-depth personality quiz. But I think I probably would go with A or B. That's a bit too fun for something that's so important, I'd say, and that's a bit too reckless, I think. I'm not sure what literature I'd go looking for, really. I think any possible resource that kind of covers literature, so I'll go with that one. That's obviously Slytherin, though. So, you're asking a friend. Your friend is up late working on homework that you already finished. Would you ask them guiding questions to help them think and find the answer on their own? Stay up all night with them to support them, wish them good luck and go to sleep, heavily lead them to the correct answer? I probably wouldn't do that. That's a bit too harsh. Ask them guiding questions to help them think. I think I usually would do something like that. Depends. Maybe if it's late. No, I would go with A. I think that's my ideal answer anyway. Okay. Dumbledore. You enter the headmaster's office. What object interests you the most? A basin with infinite depths that allow access to any past memory. It's pretty cool. A mystical sword said to belong to the first wizard who ever existed. Also pretty cool. The magical portrait of the headmaster as a child with his best friend. Not too much. A small locked door hidden from direct sight. I'm almost certain I'd go with the last one. Alex has joined us again. Oh dear, it looks like we've got someone who's bullying another child. I don't know. I wonder where this is going to go. You see a year 1 student from another house getting bullied. What do? Defend the student from the bully, then report the bully to their head of house. That seems like a good idea. You convince the bully that what they are doing is morally wrong. No, it's just... I accept accept that that's a good idea, but I don't think it's very practical. Report the bully to the head of house and do your best to comfort the student. Consider how getting involved could harm yourself, then report the bully. I think we'll go with this one, ideally. Depending on the size of the bully, I suppose. Your best friend. You and your best friend in your dormitory get into an argument. How do you react? Consider both perspectives and try to think about the argument logically. Defend your point of view because it's what you believe. Say what you need to say to get your best friend to agree with you. Understand and accept that your best friend has a different opinion. I think I would go this one. Professor, headmaster, student. How do you want your professors and classmates to remember you after you graduate? That you always try to do what you believe was the right thing? That you always try to treat everyone with patience and kindness? That you always sought to embrace your unique passions and interests? That you always did your best to succeed and achieve your goals? These two are important. Maybe this slightly more than this one, but if one of these two, and I think this is going to confirm that I'll either be a raven or a serpent. If I'm raven again, I guess it doesn't really matter. I know it's twice, but I guess it's just who I am. That you always sought to embrace your unique passions and interests. Actually, that's probably more Hufflepuff. Or no, this is Hufflepuff. I think that this one is a more kind of, it's a more, how do I put it? This could be, I think this is kind of like the nice middle ground between those two. I'm going to go with that one. And now I think we're about to get sorted. And I'm fairly certain, what is this thing? That we're going to be Raven. We must be. I've got another question. You walk down an enchanted path, divided into 4 choices. Which path do you choose? The forested path, full of clever decisions that results in your desired leadership role. The mountainous path with unique opportunities where learning awaits every step. The open meadow, where you and your friend tackle life's hard work together. The winding path through forests, caves and mountains with your best friend waiting at the end. I think this one. It looks like Alex Mish has just been sorted into the House of the Kind, which is Hufflepuff. Interests and hobbies. So it looks like this one's going to be to do with regrets. Oh, blimey, isn't this? This is a bit dramatic, isn't it? Okay, let's see what the sorting hat has to say. Out of the following, which do you fear most? Yeah, not being able to save the ones you love. Blimey. It's very rare, isn't it? In such situations, very often in dramas. But anyway, living a long life but never achieving your goals. That is not very nice. Discovering that all your loved ones left you. Dear. Losing interest in everything you once found interesting. I think it would be this one because it's slightly more dramatic, but I think this one. I think there's more questions than last time for sure. After you graduate from the School of Wizardry, what do you hope to pursue? A career that allows you to share life's joys with others? A career that challenges you to think differently each day? A career that exists to serve others in difficult situations? A career that leads me to leadership and societal success? I think this one. I agree with B as well, but I think this one more. So this looks a bit ominous. It looks like what is going on? It's another question. Sorry, I keep thinking that a decision is being made. You find the most powerful magical object in the world. What do you do with it? Share it to benefit with all of the wizarding world. Use it to pursue objectives. Study and analyze it to better your understanding. Use it to protect the ones you love. Like this one is so dramatic. I think that's a bit. I don't know what I'm protecting it from. I guess in the case that I have to, yes, I would. But study and analyze. Yeah, it's cool, but I don't know if that's practical. I don't even know how I would do that. Use it to pursue your objectives. Share it with the world. I think pursue my objectives because I think that includes like saving the ones I love. So 10 questions. Is that... Are we still more? Blimey. Which house do you think you belong in? Honey badgers, ravens, griffins, serpents, house of the cunning, house of the brave, house of the wise, house of the kind. House of the wise makes me sound like a bit of an ass, but I will be going with that just because for the other questions, not because I think I'm wise, just so you know. And that's the house that we have been sorted into. Ah, you got it. You better be in Raven. I'm guessing that didn't influence our decision. The decision, hopefully. You'll be brought to the common room when you speak to Drupaldor. You'll be given tutorial quests to help you get started on Potterworld. But I think that probably will be enough for this episode. I don't know if we need to do too much further. Maybe we can continue if anyone else wants to see how to play the game further. I was reading what people were saying just then. Maybe we should say hello. So head of house, for Raven students only, requires... I think we have to maybe take these off. There we go. A magical bag that allows you to travel to various locations. Yeah, go on then, we'll have one of those. Okay. Ooh, surprise flying class coming soon. Is soon within like 10 minutes. Can't tell if you guys are joking. Well, maybe we should stay and do that together. Or maybe I'll put in that in the next one. I definitely will do that class though. Sounds fun. So yeah, this I guess you'll know because this episode will either continue after my goodbye or it won't. So I'm going to say goodbye now, but it may end with a kind of P.S. Here's the flying lesson. So yeah, never mind. There it is. Let's click to join. You've joined the queue. Cool. And I think it does take somewhere between about 10 to 15 minutes for the class to kind of get going. I've literally just joined the server. Been sorted for all of 2 minutes. Let's ask if anyone... Wait, I don't have a broom. Maybe I need a broom. I don't know. So this is the senior prefect. Anything I'd like to know? No, I think so we can go through those another time. We have the head of house. I'm trying to remember what... Because I did have a broom. I managed to buy one eventually with my other account. So maybe I will stop here and I'll come back when the class starts. Okay, so we've just been brought here. I asked if we needed a broom, and you don't. You obviously get provided with one temporarily. At least I think it's temporarily. If it's permanently, then even better. So what usually happens now is it will... You kind of wait for people to join and leave and whatever, and then it takes a little bit of task. There we go. So the class now started, and then the teacher will start talking to us. So I think the teacher is up there. Actually, I don't know where she is. There you go. Hey everyone, welcome to flying class. And she asks you how you are. I'm good. And they usually close and start the chat here and there so that the teacher can speak on her own. There you go. The class chat's been muted. Obviously you have to type everything out, so it does take a little bit of time for these things to go. Ben Griffiths is the professor for this lesson. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing good myself. Thanks for asking. Maybe I should say that I'm recording. I don't really think it matters, does it? before we begin, I'd like to go over some rules, make sure that you follow them. So much easier if they could kind of copy and paste these things at the start. I'm not sure if it's possible though. I wish I was able to mute the chat from the other ones. What you can, I just don't know how to do it. So no casting, do not use any spells during today's class. Okay? I think that does kind of mess with the mechanics of the lesson. So following that, only fly when told. You can find out when by reading the class chat. So just pay attention, I think that's what Mr. Griffiths is saying, Professor Griffiths. Only use your class broom, none other. You'll be warned if caught flying with your own. Because I think you can get really, really good brooms, and it's good to have everyone on the same level, presumably. So we actually might get our first house points. Let's just read this, and let's not go over too much. Do not use emotes, they can cause a lot of lag for other people. But yeah, house points are good. I think that's what you can use to buy spells and then progress to new what do they call it? New years. So obviously we're first year now, but with more house points you get to year 2 from memory. Anyway. Make sure to keep all questions appropriate and class related. Be respectful to everyone. This rule applies outside the class too. I suppose that's a good thing to cover. Looks like there's a lot of us here. How many does it look like? Maybe about 30, 35 people. Who's this guy? Oh, the class reward. So yeah, that's where you get your house points depending on how well you do. I think you can get anywhere between 5 house points and like 20. I think it's 20, maybe 25. I can't remember. I always used to like the herbology ones because you can kind of use your science knowledge a little bit to word things nicely. Try not to go AFK during today's class. If you do, please message a helper and explain why. Blimey. Like always, Potterworld rules still apply. You can find them by doing /rules. Cool. So people are kind of joining and leaving here and there. Usually the classes get full up though. If any of these rules are broken, you'll be kicked from the class with no AC, which is like the reward, I think. Academic credits, I think it's called actually, yeah, academic credits. If you have any questions, feel free to message a helper or myself, which you can do by direct message, obviously. I think you need to whisper to someone. And someone says, one of the helpers are Justin and Chrissy, so hello QGs, happy holidays y'all. Say hello. Go on then, we'll say hello. Say I'm recording, by the way. Just in case anyone cares. I wouldn't want to get in trouble. I'm waiting for it to go. You need to leave. I would not eat meat. I'm bitter and full of sodium. No, you may not eat us, but I am doing okay. Oh, someone said, I'm going to eat you. What do they? Ye so much Ito. Can I eat you? So yeah, this is what I mean. The kind of instructions do take a little bit of time. Maybe the next lesson we could just say we're joining this one, and then we'll skip straight to the important rules, and then maybe the actual beginning of the class and sort of what you do during it. I guess I could do that now, but I wouldn't want to miss anything that's like kind of important. Maybe I will actually. Okay, so we've been given a guide by the teacher. So draw the books. We're giving a class broom. Limited use. They go very fast. You may use these outside of the class for your own use. That's very good. And WASD moves them. So left accelerate and slow down, and then shift to dismount. I think I do remember vaguely how to use these, to be fair. Magic broom, look through the direction, try to reach the end. hang on, before you fly, make sure that you have selected your class broom in your hotbar. Find out when it is your turn to fly by reading, I think it means. Once it's your turn, right click to mount your broom and you'll be in the air. Look in the direction you wish to go through the hoops and try to reach the end. To move, use the WASD keys. If you crash, you can go on your broom after a cooldown and you will lose one use on your broom. If you run out of brooms, please message the professor. Cool. I think we should make a bit of space in our inventory. So today we're doing a house versus house race, says Professor Griffiths. This is taking a little bit of time just because I think the lad's been having a bit of trouble with his Wi-Fi. You can read about it by either reading another book, Don't Drop It, or just following what I say. House race. During this game, the professor will tell you which house is flying. Each house will have the opportunity to fly, but only fly if it is your turn. So each house will fly in separate rounds. The winner from each round will get to compete in the finals. It is cool. After the finals, the winners will get some house points and extra academic credits. Do not fly if it is not your turn. I don't actually have a broom yet. Should I be getting one from somewhere? Phoenixes first, of course. Who the hell are the Phoenixes? Where do we get the brooms? Okay, I'm glad if not, you can read more detailed explanation in the book. I do want some brooms. I'm guessing they're going to give them to us. Here are your brooms for today. They have 10 uses each. Ah, there we go. So we have 20 uses of brooms, essentially. We're not going to mount it just yet. So it looks like these serpents are going first, which is obviously Slytherin. So you have to go through all of the hoops, I think. If you hit the hoop, I believe you go down to the ground. You have to start again, or at least from wherever you were. I think you actually have to go through the hoops, not just sort of pretend you've gone through them. Flying chicken. I feel like that was summoned by someone. There's a chap over there. Looks like, I'm not really sure how far it goes. Someone is playing a merry tune on a guitar. Which is interesting. Someone's placed a piece of TNT or something. And someone, and the professor is getting very annoyed. Oh dear, I think that all of those spells were illegal. That includes objects too. It's not very nice to do that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure who's going to be next. So congratulations to Tyler UH for coming in first for the serpents. Yay, congrats, whatever. Who's going to be next? I'd like us to be next, to be honest. But I'm not that fast at typing, so I'll just let it play out, to be honest. Okay, so it looks like ravens are going to be going next. At least we said first, so someone's stuck apparently. But yeah, it looks like we're going to be going next, so I'm a little bit nervous actually, guys. Looks like, someone is stuck. At least we should be going now, because we had two people say that we wanted to go first, and I think it's first come, first serve in terms of shouting. Yeah, fly. 3, 2, 1, fly. Oh no, that really is harder than it looks, isn't it? So let's just take it slow. Let's go down like that. There we go. We didn't do very well. Oh dearie, that Oh my, that lagged out. Let me fly, there we go. We'll get there eventually. I think we're quite far behind, aren't we, in terms of the race. Ooh. I think we need to slow down a bit. There we go, through that hoop. And then up through this one. And then through this one. Oh my, that really is laggy. Doesn't like it at all, does it? Let's jump. Maybe a little bit. There we go, finally. Yeah, it's a bit laggy, which is a shame. But hey ho, not really sure what we can do to fix that. It's quite hard to... Oh my gosh, that was very lucky. We seem to... I don't know if it's just faster than I think it is, or if it's actually lagging. Hard to tell, actually. Looks like we've got a bit of a hang of it now. Whoa. Oh my god. Let's run. Wow, we're really going to be pushing our luck with this one, aren't we? Ooh, gosh. Are we like really far behind, or are we just... Oh no. Yeet Chris. And then maybe we go up through this one. How did that go? Oh no, we're gonna hit that thing. Here we go. Oh dear. Oh dearie. Oh dearie. How do we not get knocked off our broom then? Nope, we did then. Oh, I must have found the cooldown. It's been annoying. I mean, you really can't fly properly because of the lag. And it definitely is lag. There we go. Finally. 10 academic credits. There we go. Thank you for attending class. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Not sure where we go from here, but we have 12 users of our broom, actually. Let's go talk to Dumbledore. Let's go back. But that was fun. I'm glad we did that. Give you an idea of what the classes are like as well. Flying is okay. Took a lot longer than usual. But the other classes are much more entertaining for myself. I really enjoy the ones like herbology and potions. They're really good. But yeah, I really recommend you guys come and check out this server. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. It's fun. People are lovely. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you stick around for the next one.